Hi there, my name is Richard McMunn from the interview training company, passmyinterview.com, and in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to pass a civil service manager interview. Now, it does not matter which department you are being interviewed for within the civil service. If you are being interviewed as a manager, please do make sure you watch this tutorial from start straight through to finish, because it will make a huge difference to your preparation. I want you to pass your civil service manager interview. Now, before I get into those tips, a very warm welcome to this interview training tutorial. As I say, my name is Richard McMunn. That's me there in the centre. I am a former member of the civil service, nearly 17 years. In fact, I then left, and I've been helping people since then to pass their interviews through this channel on my website, passmyinterview.com, by giving you top scoring answers to the likely interview questions that will come up. Please do make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking the red button below the video, and I would also very much appreciate your support if you gave the video a like. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get straight into it. What are these civil service manager interview questions, and more importantly, those high scoring answers? Here we go. The first question: so tell me about yourself and why you think you'll excel in the position of a civil service manager. Here's my top scoring answer. I am a highly positive and effective manager who, having researched the civil service in detail, feels my skills, experience and leadership competencies are a strong match for this important public service. I am forward thinking and have the ability to understand how my role as a manager will fit into the wider organisational and strategic aims of the civil service. I can also make effective decisions that are derived from expertise, assessing all of the facts available to me, and also ensuring I put the needs of the civil service and the department I'm a part of at the centre of everything I do. I believe I will make a great manager because I understand the civil service is a continually changing organisation that needs people who can adapt, embrace change, manage multiple tasks and projects concurrently, and also inspire others to do the same. That's a cracking answer. It is in depth. The reason why it is in depth is because there's two elements to the question. Tell me about yourself, and then why do you think you will excel in the position? You will notice that I've used lots of positive buzzwords and keywords and phrases that I believe will resonate positively with the civil service recruitment staff. So I'm talking about wider organisational and strategic aims of the civil service, the fact you can make effective decisions that are derived from expertise, assessing all the facts available, and also ensuring you put the needs of the service and the department at the centre of everything you do. So that's a great answer. Now, you can either pause the video and write these answers down as I go, or if you don't want to go through that hassle, because there's a lot of them, then I will tell you where you can download the full set and you can have them within your inbox within 2 minutes flat as we progress through the tutorial. Next question of your civil service manager interview. So how do you go about making effective decisions as a manager? You and I know that to be good as a manager, to be competent in your role, you have to be an effective decision making, and there is a process to follow when you make any kind of decision. Here is a great answer to this question. Excuse me. I make effective decisions by first of all deciding what I want to achieve for the organisation I'm working for. This is important because if your decision making process does not have a purpose or a clear definition, it makes it tougher to make the right choices. My decision making is based on sound judgment, evidence-based information and facts, and the knowledge of the people who I am working with. This enables me to arrive at accurate, expert and professional decisions every time that are in the best interests of my employer. So if you go into the civil service manager interview and they ask you questions about making decisions, use that, and if you follow that of having a clear purpose of what your decision is, how do you get there? By tapping into the people that you know, the knowledge you have available, and also using sound judgment and evidence-based information and facts, you will not go wrong. Next question of your civil service manager interview. Tell me what skills and qualities you think are needed to perform the role of a civil service manager to the necessary standards. Having worked in the civil service myself, I believe you need a unique set of skills to be a manager. It's different from working in a non-public service organisation. Here's my answer to this question. I think you really need an abundance of skills and qualities that are all focused on managerial and leadership capabilities. Firstly, you need to be able to manage and inspire people from within your team to achieve the strategic vision of the civil service. You also have to be supportive during challenging times and seek to empower people to deliver important projects using an innovative and forward-thinking approach to problem solving. As a civil service manager, you have to embrace change positively and act as a positive role model at all times whilst managing your team. Now, integrity is also very important, and you must always set high standards for everyone to follow. Other skills and qualities include being able to communicate and collaborate effectively with other internal departments and also external stakeholders who might have a vested interest in the civil service. Finally, being able to multitask and manage multiple challenging projects concurrently is a vital skill of a competent civil service manager. Now, this question has to be, this answer has to be in depth in my opinion, because it says, tell me what skills and qualities you think are needed. Well, you do need an abundance of skills and qualities. And this demonstrates that you are intelligent, you are smart, and that you have considered carefully the needs of a civil service manager when he or she is performing their role competently. Next question. What would you focus on during your daily work as a manager and leader within the civil service to ensure you are effective? That's a tough question, and my advice when preparing for this is to study the civil service to see what their values are. You know, what is it that they focus on in their work collectively within the different departments, and then structure your answer around that. Now, I'm going to give you a great answer to that question in 1 second, but when you're ready, if you want to click that link in the top right-hand corner of the video, it will take you through to my website where you can download all of the answers to my recommended 23 civil service manager interview questions, and they're all top scoring answers. You'll get all of the ones that I'm going through now and an additional bunch too to help you prepare fully. So, back to that question. What would you focus on during your daily work as a manager and leader within the civil service to ensure you are effective? Here we go. I would carry out my duties with pride and passion, communicate with my staff with purpose and clarity, uphold the principles of the civil service at all times by acting with honesty and integrity, and also be enthusiastic despite the challenges we might be facing as a team or a department. I would also encourage inclusive working, champion those within the team who work hard, support fairness and diversity, and also encourage everyone to work towards achieving the vision of the civil service whilst managing my staff in a straightforward, honest and motivated manner. Get in. That's a great answer. Rock solid answer, positive in nature, and again it demonstrates you're a smart and intelligent employee. Next question. Tell me about a time when you created a written report that was important. What did you consider when creating the report? Now, writing reports is something that you will do on a regular basis as a civil service manager. This is a difficult question. Here is my suggested answer. Now, you know that you have to give a specific situation that you were in. Tell me about a time when you created a written report that was important. And then what did you consider? So here we go. In my previous job, I was asked by my managing director to create a year-end report based on the performance of the department I was responsible for. This was a challenging report to write, but one that I was determined to complete on time and to the right standard. I considered a number of factors, including the audience I was writing the report for. Basically, the report needed to focus on honesty, clarity, and also include recommendations for improvement based on a thorough analysis of my team's performance. I also considered what I would need to focus on the following year in order to improve on the previous year's performance, whilst highlighting the resources I would need to achieve those objectives. The final report was delivered on time to my managing director. She was extremely pleased with how concise the report was, and also in respect of the honest and analytical approach I took when writing it. So don't forget, if you want all of my civil service manager interview questions and answers, click the link below the video. It's in the description, or I've pinned it to the top comment below this video. Or if you want to click the link in the top right hand corner, that will also take through to the same page. Hope you enjoyed that. I love teaching you guys and creating these unique answers to help you pass your interviews. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the best in your pursuit to becoming a civil service manager. Have a brilliant day.